Thank you for being with me. Today I'm recording my synthesis and vocal readings from book 41 in my Book a Week series, The Breath by Vessantara. I want to talk a little bit about what the breath has come to mean to me through my practice. I'm thinking through that, and I'm thinking about how hard life can be through our experience of pain, anger, frustration, and resistance to what life is presenting to us, anxiety, jealousy. What I want to share today in reference to this refreshingly simple and vital book is, what if we underestimate the relieving value of what is underneath all of life's experiences and the sensations that they deliver to our physiology? What if we are failing to see what is always there to comfort us? What if we can't see it because it's too close to us? What if we can't see it because it is the essence of what we are? So then, let's flip the coin. What if we were to find a way to esteem it, to clear our screen such that we could feel it again? Feel the simple bliss of the breath and of the pumping of our blood. In summarizing the way that this book touches me, I want to suggest today that a remembering of the magic of our physiology, its basic functioning, can be a blissful experience, something that is always available to comfort us, to relieve us, rejuvenate us, and fuel us. It is the basic magical essence of our being. Without further ado, I'll move on toward today's readings. Enjoy.
Page 4. If you think about it, you'll recognize that concentration and happiness often go together. You're usually at your happiest when you're totally focused on one activity, such as listening to music or communicating deeply with someone. In those situations, as more and more of your energy becomes engaged, you feel very alive and fulfilled. Page 9. Unless our life is at risk, the main issue for us is how dead or alive we are in our life. Whether our existence is something meaningful that we savor or something dull that we wander through on autopilot. Meditation on the breath is life-enhancing. It brings you more fully alive and awakens you to the richness and wonder of being human. Page 17. Let the breath and the wisdom of your body guide you. Simply follow it with your awareness wherever it leads. The breath has been around as long as you have. It's an adult. So don't be nanny-ish trying to control it. Give it its freedom. Once you learn to do this, you will find that your meditation will deepen and become much more relaxing. Page 18. The aim is to reduce the distance between yourself and the breath, to be the breath. Be the flow of air that cascades into your lungs. Be the movement of your rib cage. Be the diaphragm as it expands downwards with the in-breath and releases upwards with the out-breath. Page 28. You give yourself up to the experience of the breath, feeling all the various sensations that go to make it up and relaxing into them. It's a little like going to a beach, wading into the sea and then just letting yourself float, enjoying the rise and fall of the waves. You're not swimming, not trying to go anywhere. You're just allowing the waves to cradle you. In the same way, You just let the breath be itself, giving yourself up in an aware way to the constantly changing sensations as each breath flows in and then ebbs away. If you're very relaxed and have let go of the breath, it can feel as if the breathing is just happening by itself, that rather than breathing, you're being breathed. Page 42. Keep it simple. Be patient. Just look around in your current experience for some seeds, some sources of enjoyment connected with the breath. When you find them, pay attention to them. Let them grow. Page 43. How is your breathing pattern affected by different thoughts and emotions? Is there always a gap between the in-breath and the out-breath? What causes it to grow longer, shorter, or disappear? Looking into questions like these can teach you a great deal about your breathing, but because the breath interacts with the totality of your experience, you can also learn about your energy, your feelings, your thoughts, your intuition, in fact, every aspect of yourself. Page 44. It took a while for it to dawn on me that the real aim of the practice isn't to keep your mind on the breath. Your real purpose is to change your mind, to develop serenity, concentration, and other fulfilling ways to be. Paying attention to your breathing is just a means of helping you to develop these mental qualities. Page 51. If you do find yourself becoming naturally and deeply concentrated on the breathing, then just go with that. Don't feel you have to pull back and take stock or develop more breath if that will just break up your party. Sometimes it is best to keep it very simple. Just let the breath carry you along and enjoy the ride. Page 81. These days, I think very little about good and bad in relation to meditation. On the contrary, meditation can give us a respite from the frequent tendency of our mind to judge and compare, and especially to find ourselves lacking and run ourselves down. Page 86. Whenever you notice yourself feeling emotionally distanced from what is going on in your meditation, the secret is to turn towards your experience. Open yourself to what is happening. To start with, you could lighten up around it. Take a friendly interest in it. After all, it is part of your experience of life. Fundamentally, our attitude to ourselves and all our experience in meditation needs to be as kind and open-hearted as we can make it. Page 118. My mind is constantly aiming to find or maintain a wish list, a nice place to live, good friends, financial security, respect and appreciation, sexual fulfillment, etc. And yet, if I were to stop running through my life like some prize winner given 10 minutes to fill a supermarket trolley for free, and instead to sit down and go deeply into the simplest of experiences, I would find all the happiness and contentment that I could want. I forget and keep having to remind myself that my own body and mind can be the source of all the fulfillment I could ever wish for. I'm on page 123, and this will be the final passage I read from this book. The people I know who have gone most deeply into meditation are not spaced out specimens inhabiting some stratosphere of the mind. They are deeply human, able to empathize with all kinds of people because they've experienced their own human emotions at full strength. Yet, I also experience them as more than human because they're not carried away by their emotions as most people are. They maintain a steady stream of kindness, and in themselves they are happy, relaxed, and lighthearted. Everything they do has a quality of naturalness. They're just being themselves, not in a self-indulgent way, but authentic and sincere.